host for Motor Week, John Davis.
Well, hello and welcome again to Motor Week. We're glad to have you with us. You know, General Motors is well known for its light-duty trucks, and that includes our full-size Chevrolet Suburban here. But in the sport utility segment, it's GM's smaller platform that rules the roost. This doesn't mean, however, that full-size models have been neglected. Take the latest GMC truck, Yukon, for example. For 1994, it was upgraded, inside, outside, and most importantly, under the hood. Yeoman service is what our V8 turbo diesel GMC truck Yukon performed during its stay with us, which just happened to be last February, during some of the worst winter weather in over a decade, giving us ample opportunity to test the benefits of marrying the clattering low-end torque and high fuel economy of a diesel engine to the usefulness of a rugged full-size 4x4 sport utility. Introduced on GM CK pickups during the 92 model year, this 6.5-liter turbo diesel debuted as Yukon's optional power plant for 94. The block was redesigned from the ground up to meet the increased demands that turbocharging puts on any engine. It provides the Yukon with 180 horsepower and a whopping 360 pound-feet of torque. Helping to eliminate the objectionable black exhaust common to prior diesels is an electronically controlled indirect fuel injection system that uses sensors instead of mechanical linkage. The only transmission available with the diesel is a 4-speed automatic overdrive. It's controlled by the same computer that manages engine functions and delivers the diesel's abundant torque at a very low 1,700 RPM. Typical fuel economy is an outstanding 20 miles per gallon. Combine that with Yukon's off-road prowess, and there aren't too many tasks it can't perform effectively. GM's InstaTrack system provides shift-on-the-fly capability between 2- and 4-wheel drive high, while a 2-speed transfer case provides 4x4 low range for really slimy situations. Upper and lower control arms, torsion bars, and heavy-duty shocks comprise the Yukon's rugged independent front suspension. This type of suspension reduces roll and allows more wheel travel over high obstacles. But the Yukon suspension is also tuned for a comfortable ride and handles hours on or off-road without excessive driver fatigue. Yukons stay planted to the planet on 16-inch rims. Our SLE-grade test truck wore these purposeful 265/75 mud and snow radials. They're optional, as are the 5-spoke aluminum wheels. All 4 of them are part of a standard anti-lock braking system, which feature disc in front and drums at the rear. They stop the 4,700-pound Yukon straight and securely under all sorts of conditions. That weight alone tells you just how full-size this vehicle is, but just looking at the Yukon will do that, while only this discreet lettering on the crease of the hood tells the world this Yukon has diesel power. Diesels do get a unique front bumper with dual air intakes, while model identification is carried only on the tailgate, and above it is a very car-like center stoplight. It's no surprise to find a mostly car-like interior inside a GMC or any other truck today. It becomes even more so this fall when a driver's airbag is added. Both roof and floor-mounted consoles are standard when high-back bucket seats are ordered. We're already fans of GMC trucks' full analog gauge package, but we also would like to see a turbo boost gauge. The driver's bucket seat on our SLE Yukon featured optional power adjustment. Support was good. A tilt wheel is part of the SLE package. The stereo system sounded great, but we'll be glad when GM does away with these faraway graphic equalizer and cassette controls. Unusual GM pictograph controls regulate the CFC-free air conditioning system, while the very generous console storage bin also provides a total of 4 cup holders. Yukon's rear bench seat has surprisingly good support, room for 3, and folds flat as easily as any seat we've ever encountered. That creates a cavernous cargo area of nearly 100 cubic feet, even with a full-size spare tire. The 2-piece tailgate is standard. But what will be the final charge for this large package of utility and convenience? Yukon prices begin at $21,195. The turbo diesel engine option adds $2,825. SLE trim takes the bottom line to $29,505. While not cheap, we've tested smaller 4x4 sport utilities that cost $10,000 more when comparably equipped, and that's without the choice of gasoline or diesel power. And while some of those smaller 4x4s may have more doors, none have more ability and efficiency than GMC Truck's turbo diesel Yukon. And we'll have more Motor Week right after.